Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles a great millstone. Because I look at these men and I see they came out of the depths of hell of where they was established at, and they've been doing this for 30 years. You know, whatever amount of years the apostles and the elders was doing it, they've been doing it. And you can see the faces. And when you see these faces, if you're not happy to see these faces, then you got issues, bro. And I know when I see these faces, I'll be happy. Now I would hate to lose the faces, because they're experienced men. They experience these things, and you don't want to see them fall out. You don't want to see nothing happen to them, because they're your inspiration. And you see them according to the flesh, but you read them spiritually. And these men, and you know, there's a saying that you love or hate, right? And even if you hate to love them, right? Let me see if I hate to love them. And if you love them, you love to, I don't know. You love to love them. Fuck it, yo. You love to love them. I don't know. I'm trying to put it together, but it didn't. But when you see these faces, you be like, oh, thank you. You know, because you know, I'm in New York camp, and the elders, I haven't, we don't get to see the elders like how we used to. You know, the elders be in another location. You know, we see the apostles, everybody, the brothers that we came up with. I'm a lower rank. I ain't got no rank. I'm just a meek brother. I'm just a brother. This brother that come to camp to work out his own salvation, and to the best of my ability, because I'm still, you're a part of the world, and then you still gotta do what you gotta do. And this thing is a fight, man. It's a fight. And then when you see, you don't expect no brother to fall out. And I be looking for every brother I see that's at the camp, that when I come there, I want to see the faces. I want to see your faces. And I go to camp. When I go to camp, I'm 3 hours away. I gotta go camp. And if I don't make it, then I'm fucking stuck in Satan's world, trying to fucking work, or they pushing me to work. Anyway, I'm probably gonna ram my ass off. I don't know what the fuck, man. It's just, anyway, Salaki. Psalm chapter 72, verse 22. So foolish was I, and ignorant. I was a beast before thee. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. If we doing this, we continue with Yahweh Shah. Alright? So you should be able to hold on. Thou has holden me by thy right hand. That's right. Yahweh Shah did none of these things. I don't know. I got caught in these verses right here, Salakia, and it's just spiritual. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by thy right hand. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me with glory. Receive me to glory, and that's what we want. We want to be glory. We doing this to be glorified by Yahweh Shemel Shah, to be one of those pillars. Well, see, when you get the understanding, when you start reading you start getting the scriptures, right? Because the apostles always tell you, don't take my word for it. Go read the scriptures. Read your book. So, like, I'm still, but I surely believe that these men were set up by Yahweh Shemel Shah. I really believe that, because I never seen nothing like this. In this lifetime, all right. Let me say this too. I got Salaki if I'm rambling, but I remember watching Malcolm X, the movie X. I think it was called X, and that one scene when Malcolm X was standing there. I don't know. I think it was in front of the officers, and when he pointed his hand to the right, and then everybody turned and they marched off, and I don't know. The scene was just, see, it's more dynamic than that. Because we're not being led in the flesh, we're being led in the spirit. We're being led in the spirit. And what they saying, they probably saying this about Apostle Tahar. Oh, this one man don't need this type of power. And he don't show his power. He doesn't show himself as he's in top of everything. But a leader, that's how a leader is supposed to be. A leader is supposed to be amongst the brethren. And in that scene, where was Malcolm X? He was in the front line. That it was just, this is just a scene that I remember. I just came to the spirit. I just wanted to say this. And Apostle Tahar and the rest of the apostles and the elders, they're on the front line, leading by example. Okay? Who are, that's a great counselor. Those are great counsels. Those are great counselors. Right? And what they doing? They telling you, oh, we out here too. What are you talking about? You can't, don't tell me nothing. We out here too. You can't say a word. So, you know, all right. So, Psalm chapter 72, verse 73, verse 24. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterwards receive me to glory. That was the point in that one. That was just, I just seen that verse right now, so I just figured it was there. All right, let me see what I was at. All right, let's go back. And this is how you become circumspect, because you see, in case in point, this is my point now. I mean, I got a whole bunch of different points, but I brought this out. I didn't linger. It's not that bad of a time. It says, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Now, it's a foolish thing to run around with a mask on your face. Because I was just watching the video, Apostle Hall said, the officers have right to identify you. Yeah, they would have this saying called, what's that? Search at siege. I don't know the name of the thing. Oh man. How they was running around just jumping out randomly on people, searching them. Listen, man, if you're not doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't worry about nothing. That's what goes back to the verse where it says, I was as a beast before you, doing the wrong things. You shouldn't be worried about nothing if you're not doing the wrong thing. Case in point goes back to, I told everybody, it was me as the fourth person in my car. And I said, everybody put your hands where they could see them. They looked at me like, listen, you got to put your hands where they can see them. So they could be comfortable. Agree with your adversary quickly. They're not in charge of it. It has to be a reason why these individuals that I was working around, how they always flocked to me. Because they saw me as different, how I conduct myself around Ashashua. And then not just Ashashua, everyone. I gave the same attitude to everyone. I treated everybody the same. And they looked, they couldn't, you know how, when you're a man of the Lord, they see how you got this hairy face, and then the first thing they say that you look aggressive, because you got all this hair on your face, and then you don't groom yourself. You groom yourself, but to just the ability, just to look presentable, but you're supposed to have hair on your face. Ashashua was scared of you already. Okay. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. This is an evil time. Okay? It's an evil time. Alright. So you have to redeem it. All right. Look, it says, Galatians chapter 4, verse 5. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. We know the time. We know that somebody's lurking. Somebody else, the wicked on the left hand side, there's individuals on the left hand side that knows the time too. Oh man, I got so much running through my head right now. And bam. Alright, just like I'm a case in point, this cartoons. Alright. Let's go back to He-Man. Alright. Skeletor was always trying to get He-Man, whatever was trying to, and cause they got the sorcery. Skeletor was able to see things through the sorcery. He got this mirror. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I can't remember. And and then there's a good spirit with He-Man, right? And then Skeletor. Oh, we gotta figure out how to get the power, this, that, and another, whatever. I don't remember. There's so much stuff. Like even G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander. They all had this thing that they was trying to override the good. That's how this world is. Walk in wisdom towards them that were without, redeeming the time. We gotta redeem this time, cause this is evil time. Okay, evil time. Salakia, brothers. I'm just, I'm just in the spirit right now in this redeeming the time. All right. I just read that one. All right, like I said, we have a job to do, and our perfect examples are the apostles. All right, so we have to do what how the apostles do, All right, it says Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. As we have therefore opportunity. Let me see. Let me make sure this word is correct. So, give me a second. Because there's so much going on right now. It is overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and the Lord is going to simmer down the spirit.
Opportunity.
All right, what's opportunity? The Lord Yahweh Shemar Shah is going to simmer down the spirit. He's going to simmer this down. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. To all men. Your job is to do the right thing amongst every man. You have to lead by example. It doesn't matter if you how you feel in your mind. Your mind doesn't matter. What you feel about the world, yeah, we all hate this world. But I don't mean you're supposed to be a goddamn demon. Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. We gotta do the right thing. We have no choice. And it's the best training. I'm gonna just try to use a word that the best way to train yourself is when you're around the brotherhood. All right, now when you get out in the world, I was talking to one of the brothers a couple of weeks ago, and I was explaining. So he's like, yeah, he said, yeah, you even though he's not in the truth, you still gotta be good to him. He's not in the truth. They're not of our world to come. They're of this world, so they're not gonna understand you when they look at you, and you get those looks. Those people in the world look at you different. And what you gonna do? You can't. You don't know what to do with it. You just look. And I always catch somebody looking at me. What the fuck is he looking at? Because you know why? They can see something. Their demons can see your spirit. Those demons can see you. All right. It says, Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. All men, you have to do the right thing according to everything around you. You have to be the sheep. You cannot be the wolf. You are the sheep. You're not a wolf. This world is full of wolves. You are here to be a meek man until Yahweh Shema shall give you the power. As we therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them that are of the household of faith. And what do we have faith in? That Yahweh Shema shall gonna get us out of this fucking cesspool. We have faith in what we part of. Let's see what the next verse says in this. I'm open right now. Alright, that's going to something else. Hold on, let's see what's after this one. I didn't see what's after this one. Let's see something. Oh, look what the next verse said. Let's go. Let me read both of these verses. Look what this verse said. It says, Galatians chapter 4, verse 5. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Right? That's right. That's how we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do this like this. We're supposed to be out here. Hey, listen. When I get around brothers, 9 out of 10 times, I'm salakiing every brother, asking for forgiveness from every brother, or whatever, or excuse me, whatever. I don't try to be more than I try to be. I try to be more servitude to a brother than anything. Because I could be in bad shape, but you know what? I still want to give. You know? Or, even in the world, like when I get around people in the world, I make jokes, I try to be as harmful as possible. I mean, I said that right? Sorry, harmful. I try to be I try to be as meek as possible. Let me just, whatever. So like if I said something wrong, I don't want nobody to be threatened. I try to be less threatened as possible. I don't throw my weight around. Okay? Alright. It says, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with the salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. That's right. You get around people, they always, somebody always, I know I notice in this world that they're always going to try you. It don't matter who they are. They gotta try you. They want to know what you're about. Like who this guy think he is. That's the look. That's the look I was getting. It's a lot. It's just so much going on. And you know what? It's beautiful. It's 2020, and we are still in it to win it, baby. We still in it to win it. That's the part that scares me the most. And I'm constantly reminded. Yeah, you better stay on your good foot. And that's just through other individuals. That's not through like in case if I'm doing something wrong, or I'm out here doing whatever. But that's just case in point on other people's situations, what they're doing. Like what? You're not doing that? Oh man, scary. Slocky. I know I'm probably like 38 in it. Man, Slocky. It's gonna be one of those videos. It just, man, it's 5 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up. I gotta be to work at 8. So I'm just in the spirit. So we gotta do the right thing. And it's here. You see, all these verses is coming right back out again. Let's read this again. It says, I'm gonna lead it with this one. I'm gonna end it with this one. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the wiles, in the evil days, and having done all to stand. Stand the right way. To understand, to stand the right, do the right thing. So, Salaki from rambling, but it was all in the spirit. And I let you all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh El Shah, Ba'ashim Kakodash. The Wadi Yahweh El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone. And shalom to the Aki and pushing the word of sincerity and truth. And stand for righteousness. Because the king is coming back. Shalom.